Rural Heritage TV is brought to you by Rural Heritage Magazine, a bi-monthly magazine featuring articles about farming and logging with draft animal power, small-scale diversified family farming and homesteading, and other aspects of our rich rural heritage. Rural Heritage Magazine, borrowing from yesterday to do the work of today. For subscription information, please call 319-362-3027 or order online at www.ruralheritage.com. Hi, I'm Joe Mishka. Welcome to another episode of Rural Heritage TV. What are you doing this weekend?
Barbecue, customer appreciation.
Okay.
We like to give back to our customers a little bit. So we had people showing up Monday. It's Thursday or Friday now, so a lot of people's been here from all different states. A lot of our YouTube people, our followers. It's been great to meet a lot of people. And I'm just hanging out, having fun, driving horses.
Yeah. And so right now you've got a group out on a wagon ride.
They're just out riding, having fun. I think there's I forget how many teams and wagons. Folks from Louisiana, Mississippi, Montana, California are here. Yeah.
Okay.
Maine, Maryland, upstate New York, Long Island. A lot of people here.
You want me walking or going like this?
I bought a team from Steven and took them home, liked them, saw another video of another team that I liked. A couple months later, ended up getting them. And then, it's a long story, but because of health reasons and stuff with the people that had them. And then a couple months after that, he called again, and he had another team of mares that I really wanted to when I started.
Okay.
And he said, there's an old boy up there and he's got heart problems, he's gonna die. He's got to sell them. So I went and looked at him, made the guy a deal, ended up with 3 teams. So that, and got to know Stephen and Henry really well from it. Was down here last year for the barbecue, came to a clinic. Stephen made me their senior advisor and helped them put on the clinic and do all that. And then came back again this year. Become really good friends with Henry and Stephen. They're wonderful people. Real family, tied together. We're all one big happy family here.
Right. Yeah, it shows. And he follows through with people, does he?
He's
When
very
he sells
honest,
teams?
follows through. Anything you need help with. If they don't have the answers, which I haven't found that yet, but I know there's other people that have questions, whatever. They know the people and the sources of how to help them, and they are helpful.
Tell me about this wagon that you were talking to me about.
So it's my grandfather's wagon that through the course of, I don't know, it was parked on our farm in the shed when I was a kid. I always told my mom someday I gonna have a team, haul a little grain to town, just like Granddad did, and just hung on to the wagon as we went. And I finally took it to Doug Hansen at Hansen Wagon Wheel, and they're gonna restore it for me. and we're gonna when he gets it all done, we're going to load it full of grain and pull a wagon full of grain to town like Granddad did. And I always told my mom so that I could sell grain for less than Grandpa did.
If you like this video, help support our work by subscribing to this channel. Just click on the subscribe button below and you'll be alerted whenever we upload a new show. This is a bit of a project putting on this weekend.
We've been full force.
Yeah.
I started picking up people at the airport in Nashville Monday, back and forth.
Wow. It's a lot of work.
It is.
And it's expense.
We like it though.
Uh-huh.
We like to work. That's what we do. This is our life, every day, all day. That's all we do. Between answering the phone, I probably already had 30 phone calls this morning. Sold a team this morning in Utah already. So it's busy.
A team that's here that's going to go out to Utah.
They're actually on the wagon train right now.
Are they?
So, yep.
What kind of horses are those?
Gray perch and geldings.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice pair of grays. Super nice pair.
Your website has teams for sale on it.
All
right?
the time.
Yeah, and you guys are pretty active online, so I'm sure it's kept updated.
Yeah. Well,
much as you can.
I try my best.
Yeah.
It's hard. Seems like when you get a fresh team in, that's what sells. I don't know what it is. It's just the drive of it. So a lot of teams I sell before they ever see online. Happens all the time.
Okay.
So it's best if you're looking for a team. I've got 20, 30 teams here at all times. Just call us. If we don't have on the website what you want, call, and we'd be happy to help you.
And you'll remember it even if so if you don't have that team here that this person needs exactly. You'll remember them and you'll be able to match them up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do mules too. Got some nice mules here right now. Couple really nice teams. So
business going good.
Better than I've ever seen it.
Okay, good.
It's as good today as it ever been, and I think it's going to be better tomorrow.
All right. Prices are good.
Really good.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Good teams will always be good because they're not out there. Hard to find.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, they're holding their price.
They are. They are very well. Yep. It's doing good.
Good.
And the people's holding their interest. New people coming in. I've never seen so much.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
It's
that's
unreal.
Great to hear because it seems like we're hitting a period where there's a lot of turnover.
We've got a group of young kids here. Victor's one boy, he's a local boy. James Ray, little Chris from North Carolina, little Peyton, about 13-year-old blonde-headed girl. Them kids, I'm telling you, them 4 kids could harness every team on this place and take wagon rides all day on any highway around here.
Wow.
They've got it in them.
That's terrific.
They love it.
Yeah.
They're all riding horses right now. No, Peyton's driving a mini mule.
Okay.
She got a mini mule and a wagon out there, so.
Nice.
They're good. We're blessed to have them. We appreciate them. They help a lot.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the ladies here, these ladies, man, us men better get on it. Because we got some ladies here that can hang and pretty much beat a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're doing good.
They're skilled.
They are.
They pay attention.
They pay attention.
I think women are a little bit more conscientious maybe, or they just pay attention better.
And the horses just like them or something.
It's true.
They love it.
It's true. Yeah, yeah.
We've had more women out here slinging harness than men about it. I see more and more women, I sell more women teams than men about it.
You think it's because you kind of give them a safe environment?
I don't know.
Learning for coming here and not feeling like they're putting themselves out there exactly?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, when a woman calls, men, now don't take this serious, but when a woman calls to buy a team, they rarely have to talk to their husband. When a man calls, they always got to talk to their wife.
I understand that. That makes sense.
I'm just jacking around.
Yeah, no, but that
it's
makes
good.
sense. I understand that.
We do sell a lot of females, though. A lot of more ladies are calling every day to buy horses. It's getting popular. Teams.
Yeah.
Driving horses, not driving teams.
Yeah. Right.
Yep, it's growing. I can see it growing major since 5 years ago. Really a lot.
We're in Liberty, Kentucky at the home of the stables of Stephen Haste and Henry Martin. Henry Martin.
and you're here with a bunch of folk.
Yes,
A bunch of folks showed up.
he invites people that he has sold teams to, and friends and new friends and family are invited here to this little wagon train of 3 days, and he's feeding us. My goodness, he feeds us lunch, he feeds us supper, and just extra good to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, tell me how the two of you met.
Well, I bought a team from Stephen in December of 23.
Okay.
And I used them, enjoyed them, loved them. They've been good for me. Then I bought a 4-cart from Stephen, and we were trying to figure out how to get it from Kentucky to Virginia. And Marlon, which I had not met Marlon, came to Kentucky to get a team, and Stephen put my 4-cart on Marlon's trailer.
Yep.
And then I drove from Bedford to Hillsville, and that's the first time I met Marlon.
Yep.
And it's just like
Clicked ever since.
Just like Stephen and Marlon, you know,
Almost
you meet
like a long lost twin.
you meet one time and you got a friend.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And
Y'all are about 2 hours apart.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so you had a Shire team before.
I did, and they got to where, you know, to an age that they couldn't pull anymore. And I was helping some friends of mine do carriage rides, and I just wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And it was killing me. I said, I got to have another team.
Right.
So I saw this team on YouTube, didn't know anything about Stephen. And I asked my buddy, I said, will you call about this team? And he said, what's the number? So he called Stephen, and Stephen said, that team's been sold.
Okay.
So he said, I got another team I want to sell. And it's the team that I have. But when I told my buddy to make an offer on them, he said, they've been sold, so they're going to Texas in the morning. I said, shoot. And the phone rang right straight back, and he said the guy in Texas backed out. I said, let's do it. So we made the deal that morning, and Stephen was sitting in Walmart parking lot the next morning at 7:30 with a trailer and my 2 horses. And it's been
The Walmart down by you?
in Bedford.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah. And
is service.
Stephen's the same. Yeah, I mean, you meet him one time and you got a friend.
Right.
And he calls and checks on me,
Yeah.
see
Me too.
how I'm doing. I've had a little bout in the hospital, and he called to check up on me and see how I was doing through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just,
He
just
stands behind what he does.
He
and
does.
He doesn't have just customers, he's got friends.
that's right.
Yes, sir.
And Marlon, I filmed you with a team of, what were their names?
Billy and Jack.
Yeah, you had chest plates with the breast
Yeah,
straps. had
yeah, with their names on it. Yeah.
yeah,
Down in near Dobson, North Carolina,
yeah.
at the Cinder
Cinder
Ridge
Ridge.
Farm Festival.
Right. You were skidding logs.
Yes, sir. Yeah, demonstrating log skidding and pulling with horses and all.
Right.
Yeah.
And so tell me your history with that team and where you're at right now.
Okay. Well, I like him. I hadn't heard of Stephen Haste and not familiar with going online looking for things, and so I did. And I found his establishment here, and he offers all kinds of horses teams, from Percheron to Belgium to Norwich and Fjord to Halflingers, Suffolks, Clydesdale. I even come and drove a team of Clydesdales when I come out to tri-team. And kind of a long story short, I picked a team of mares out. We went back to the motel room at night, me and my wife, and I said, I've made a mistake. She said, what do you mean? And I said, I don't want that team. Well, you done made a deal. And I said, yes, I have, and we'll load them horses up and take them home. But I said, I want to talk to the man again and see if I might could change my mind. She said, all right. So I did. I talked to Stephen and told him, I said, I really changed my mind. I like to get a team of horses like my Belgians I used to have when I raised. And that's that horse appearance and head and everything. He said, no problem. I said, well, now a deal's a deal. We'll walk these horses up on the trailer and go home and nothing to be said about it. He says, no, I want my customers to leave here content and happy. And he says, that is no problem. He says, I'll find you a team of Belgians in 2 weeks. He was calling me, he found me a team of Belgians. Come back out here, liked them, loaded them up, took them home. I kept them, as you seen me film me with the logging with the horses down in North Carolina. Well, as time went on in the spring, I put a little wagon train together for my nephew, and it was a bad windy day that day, and there was just a lot of frustration going on with a lot of excitement, and all day long they just really wanted to go. There was nothing wrong with the horses. They're dead broke. It wasn't wrong with the horses, it was with the driver, me, because I've got some arthritis in my back, and so I just couldn't ring them all day long. So I called Stephen and I said, I got another problem. He said, what's that? I told him. He said, bring them back. I said, are you sure? He said, I'm positive. He says, bring them back, find you another team, or give you money back full penny. You don't get that kind of guarantee in this time and age. They don't give you that guarantee on a new vehicle. And so I said, okay. Well, I brought the horses back. He didn't have a team that I wanted at that time. In less than 5 days, he called me. He says, I've got a team of Belgians. Won't you come drive them? We headed out the next morning, come right back here. I drove the horses out the road, spent 5 hours driving them, fell in love with them. They walked along slow, what I was wanting, just not wanting to trot all the time. Right. They walked along slow, and I said, these are the horses right here. And so we traded, no other money involved, man of his word. What he tells you, you can bank on it. And just like I said, if something happened that you take a team home 6 months down the road that you ain't happy with them, for whatever reason, you call him up, he'll tell you to bring them right back here, and you work out the difference.
And I reckon he found somebody for that first team of yours.
I'm assuming he has.
Yeah, somebody that wanted a team that's a little bit up in the bit.
Right, yeah. They may be a team that they was looking to maybe for pulling horses or whatever. Yeah. And I haven't gotten the history on that yet as what happened to them. But this team here that I've got are full brothers, 5 and 6 years old. And they're just, I believe, going to work out good for me. I'm tickled to death.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then me and this old cowboy got together by getting connected with Stephen Haste, and so we've become good friends and have the same likes, as our horses, and we're a dying breed. There's not many people left that wants to still continue working horses. Right. I mean, they're here and they're all over the country, but it's not like it once was when we was boys growing up and there was a team of horses on every farm. In my county alone, there's probably only 5 teams in the whole county that people still use horses for whatever they want, whether it be work or pleasure. Yeah. But I can't say enough about Stephen Haste and his business. He truly is interested in the customer. Exactly. He wants the customer to be happy, and you can bank on it. I talked about Stephen a while ago, but I failed to mention Henry. Yeah. He couldn't do what he does if it wasn't for Henry Martin. Man. Henry's his wrangler. He takes care of him and a couple of the boys take care of the horses and harness them. He takes them out and tries them out to see any quirks in and out. I want to tell something else. Henry makes sure that each horse is up to its standards on whatever it is, whatever breed, its actions, its personality, and then he tells Stephen, and Stephen will film them. And they don't film and put nothing on the internet until they know that team's ready to go for a customer. And I will say this, to back up Stephen and Henry's honesty, and Henry too, he will show you anything, any flaw about a team. One time there was a team of Belgians, I believe it was, and he said, look at here, what a team of horses. Do you see anything wrong? He says, really there ain't, but I got to show you one little flaw. And he walks over and pulls a lip up on one of them Belgians and says, see this horse right here? It's got a tooth missing. Don't know why, don't know how it happened, but I got to show the customer that this is a flaw. Then one team, I believe it was Black Percherons, he says, do you see anything wrong with these horses? He says, one little flaw. He started with the camera and he went over and he says, this horse, one of these horses has got a V cut out of its ear like you used to mark cattle with. And he says, why it's cut out in a V, I don't know. Injured sometime, but says, I've got to point that out. So there's another trademark of honesty.
Yes,
And I
sir.
just wanted to mention how good a help Henry is to him too.
The two of them complement each other.
They do.
So
They
well.
do.
really
They work
do.
together like
Yeah.
gloves in a hand,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or hands in a glove.
They got different strengths, but boy, they
They
complement
do,
each other.
and they really work hard to have their business, and it's really a benefit to people like me and Hugh, because we're both 67 years old, and that's another thing. Our birthdays ain't 2 days apart. That's another thing that's funny. But you comes a time in life that you ain't 25 no more, and if you want to enjoy your team and have pleasure working them, these people who come, they're the ones that's got the team straight off the Amish farms, ready broke, work to every piece of machinery, and so that's a plus, an advantage to us to say, hey, we're going to have a broke team to take home,
Yeah.
and we're done ahead of the game.
Yeah.
So that says a lot.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. And then he throws this appreciation
That's right.
weekend. That's
Yes,
something
sir.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, he does, and it's just something what all he does to help the customer and friends and family, and I just can't say enough about him.
Did you want to talk to me about the earth opening up on you?
Well, yeah, I
Tell him
can.
a short summary of it, I guess.
This was 20 years ago.
Okay.
I had a team of shires, and I was plowing a garden in the town of Bedford, right next to my family's restaurant, which we had always had a garden there all my life. And from what I found out, it was a 3-foot terracotta pipe put on the ground in 1905,
Wow.
and it had collapsed.
Yeah.
And every time the dirt would fall, the little spring would wash it away, and it just created a cavern. And I lacked about 2 furrows of finishing plowing the garden. It was looking good, and all of a sudden, I noticed Bob, the horse that was walking in the furrow, his hind legs his butt was all the way down on the ground.
Wow.
And I didn't know what was going on. So
Right.
I took the lines over my head and let go of the plow. It was a 65 Chattanooga plow.
Okay.
And I walked around beside of him, and it's like the earth just opened up. And straight down he went. And then Ben, being harnessed together, he comes around. He goes down in there right beside of him. Didn't get on him, right
Lord.
beside of him. And they literally about 12 foot in the ground.
How did they behave?
They did good.
Did they?
They did better than I did.
Yeah. they stood there knowing that you're going to get them out.
Well, see, Bob was about a third of the way buried because all the dirt that was on top of the ground
Good Lord.
fell around him
Sure.
when he went down. And so I called 911 and said, get me a backhoe down here on 4th Street. I got 2 horses in a sinkhole, and they said, what's your number? I said, don't worry about my number, just give me a backhoe down here.
Yes, sir.
That's the first time I'd ever called 911.
Right.
And
That's the first time they probably ever got a call like that.
I would say, yeah. But the city sent a backhoe, and a friend of mine, Smith Ferris, sent a backhoe. So we had 2 backhoes. One horse was facing east and one horse was facing west in the hole. I got down in the hole with them,
Yeah.
and everybody said, you better get out. I said, no, if they're gonna be down here, I'm gonna be down here with them.
Yeah.
And then we had 3 vets there,
Did you?
and they dropped me some syringes down, and I gave them a sedative, but I probably should have taken that myself.
Yes, sir. Right.
And but it took 2 hours
Yeah.
to get him out. Ben wasn't so hard because he wasn't as buried like Bob was. So they dug a ramp in front of him, left a wall of dirt while they were digging the ramp, and when they knocked that wall of dirt down and he saw daylight, he was out of there.
Okay.
But Bob, we had to get as close to him, hoping not to hit him with the backhoe,
Yeah.
and then hand dig around him, and then put straps under him. And he was struggling, trying so hard to get out.
Right.
And when we finally got him out of the hole up on the ramp that they dug for him with straps in the backhoe, he just laid there.
Okay.
And he was just exhausted.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
so I was there talking to him, and I didn't even know whether he could get up.
Right.
But when he did finally get up and he went out, you can see in the pictures, I was kind of a happy camper, you know.
No doubt.
And then after that, and he got all the way up on ground, and I just lost it right there.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were exhausted and emotional, and
Yeah.
it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You gave yourself time to react to it.
as
That-
well, I've got a picture with both of them following me around in the grass. And it's just like, you know, after a hard day at the office.
Yeah, right. Y'all could have been through an ordeal.
Oh man, it was.
Yeah.
But the community kind of came together. We had a lot of good help and a lot of support.
This program is available for purchase. To order your copy, please call 319-362-3027 or visit www.ruralheritage.com. Rural Heritage is a bi-monthly magazine dedicated to draft animal farming and logging, as well as other aspects of our rich rural heritage. It is published by Mishka Press, which also offers a complete line of Back to the Land books, DVDs, and calendars. Call or write for a catalog or subscription information, or visit our website at www.ruralheritage.com.